Hey folks, Facebook's new program pays black streamers to help them go full-time. Only black streamers. That's with Facebook Gaming. They announced they were giving black creators funding to pursue streaming full-time. It's called the Black Gaming Creator Program. So they're dedicating 10 million over the next 2 years to black creators, which will give them partner status, mentorship from established creators, whatever that means, early access to new features, monetization option, and guaranteed monthly pay. This program is designed to help people make the transition into full-time streaming, which is something that is extremely hard. And that's in line with Facebook's $200 million commitment to support black-owned organization over the summer after the George Floyd murder at the hand of police brutality. Why are they doing this? Well, so it's an affirmative action program, essentially, with streaming. Note, you cannot benefit from this program if you're something other than black. So it's not for whites, not for Asians, not for Hispanic people. So tell me if that's racist or not. Imagine we had a program just for whites. Oh, well, I mean, if you look here, most streamers are white already. Doesn't matter, it's still reverse discrimination. Either everyone has it or no one has it. And if we put the shoe on the other foot and it's racist, then it means that the program is indeed racist because it favors one race over the other. However, the streaming landscape remains overwhelmingly white, with 218 data showing that 71% of streamers and viewers on Twitch, I wonder why. Identify as white. Okay, why is that? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Please, tell me why that is. 71%, 76% white in actual society. Of course, there's going to be more white people streaming and viewing on Twitch if society is white. Now, that's just the United States, but the United States probably makes most of Twitch's audience because it's such a big country. So that's why. It's not because there's discrimination or black people are thrown under the bus or something along those lines. Kotaku is like really crazy left. And they talk about, Twitch is publicly partnered to black streamers during last month's streamed GlitchCon event, but there was a racist emote issue. I don't even know what that is, what emote it is. And you have to be careful when Kotaku says there's a racist emote issue, because some people are overly sensitive and think that most things or many things are racist, which sometimes are just not, unless you're extremely sensitive. Then Kotaku talks about Twitch's own gaffes, like a now pulled Black Lives Matter with mostly white streamers. Why is that? Why is that wrong? I mean, white people bad, right? Yeah, this is fine, demonstrating the importance of allyship. I mean, if the problem is racism against blacks, don't you want white people to talk out against racism against blacks? That makes sense if everyone's on board, right? Not just black people talking about their experience, which is also important, but it's fine to have other people from other races support you and support the movement. Anyways, more oversensitive first world problems. In addition, one of the two newly partner streamers, Zombie Kills, went on to become the victim of a targeted harassment campaign. A targeted harassment campaign. Do you mean just people on the internet being anonymous, therefore being trolls? How is that a targeted harassment campaign? Might be wrong, I don't even know which one they're referring to here, but it sounds like just normal trolling. Everyone gets trolled. Women get trolled endlessly. Anyone that can be attacked for any reason, regardless of if that's their race or being fat or ugly, they're gonna get attacked. That's just what comes with content creation. I have other channels that are much bigger. This is a tiny channel where I show my face. I get attacked all the time. So what? So what? If you're gonna see 100 positive comments and one angry one that insults you, why are you gonna pay attention to the one that insults you? It's dumb. In an official capacity, nope, Twitch hasn't done anything. Well, what do you want them to do against trolls, honestly? Zombie Kills told Kotaku in a DM, a staffer, head of diversity and inclusion. Just this idea that corporations should have head of diversity and inclusion. It's insane to me, but okay. Just told me to up my mod settings and express they were sad it happened to me. Yeah, what else do you want them to do, bruh? Like, it's your responsibility to monitor the comments in your comment section. If you're unhappy with what they say, ban them. That's what I do. When I stream and there's someone that pisses me off, insults me, I just mute them. That's it. I tell them to go fuck themselves and then I mute them. And they don't come back. How hard is that? Just do that. Again, Kotaku with their writers are absolutely insane, but Facebook's program, if nothing else, guarantees material benefits, which will not solve racism. Why is it written like this? Solve racism, or catapult black streamers, black with a big B, okay, into the spotlight, but will at least give a few possible foothold from which to begin their climb. It's just people see systemic racism everywhere. And the reason why is because as soon as the outcome is not equal, as soon as there are discrepancies in outcomes, that is now defined as systemic racism. It's not that a policy itself is racist, and that's how they define it. If policy, whether by design or in effect, gives unequal outcomes, then it's racist. That's literally how academics define systemic racism. But in society, there will always be uneven outcomes. That's just the way it is. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's because of discrimination. It can mean that it's because of a whole range of issues, such as, for instance, the best example is women and the wage gap. It's not that there's discrimination. Well, there might be, but it's also because of choices that people make, that women make. But then everything is discrimination if the outcome is not equal, which is absolute insanity because there's no evidence for it. Just an assumption. All right, guys, fuck. That's my view on it. I'm not for affirmative action and for equality of opportunity. That's it. That's all. If black streamers get a special program, that's discrimination against other races because that other race cannot benefit from the same program. That's it. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe.